Hey guys, it's Natasha. I just filmed a 10 minutes to Pinchamayusana forearm stand. Now I'm not saying you're going to be able to get into a perfect forearm stand in 10 minutes, but I'm hoping these drills and stretches help prep your body to get a really nice start. In Pincha, we are using so much shoulders and lats, so I am stretching you and giving you some nice drills. If you want to do more reps of everything, pause the video and then come back in when you're ready. You will need a mat, a block, and some wall space. And please let me know how this goes for you. Let me know what else you want to see, and good luck with your forearm stands. So we will be getting upside down, but first let's start with the hamstrings. Forward fold to your ability, and then just take some nice deep breaths here. Bending, straightening, expansion through the heart, and then folding it in. Think about drawing the femur bone up towards the hips, and can you engage the quads and send the tailbone back? Just see where you can get, no pressure, no force. Okay, let's grab a block and start to open up through the shoulders. So shoulders pressing into the block, belly to spine. Let's bring the block back by the ears if you can. Grip the block and see if you can open up the shoulders here. So strength, pushing the block in, and then stretch. Pull the arms behind the ears if you can. Strength, shoulders pressing, palms trying to squish your block, belly is active, and then pull the block. See if you can find this little heart opener, shoulder stretch back, and then one more time. Press the palms in towards one another, activating everything, and then exhale, stretch. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and get on the forearms. Bring your knees under your body, and then elbows. Really important, we try and keep the elbows under the shoulders. Actually, let's go ahead and grip onto a block. This will keep the palms from having to rotate, the shoulders to rotate so much, give you a little bit more space to work with if your shoulders are tight. Also, we're going to try to firmly draw the elbows in, and if you have some socks or sliders, we can try to slide back to forearm plank. Gaze ahead, push the shoulders apart, tuck the knees in, exhale out, tuck the knees in, exhale out. If you're not sliding, you could simply walk in and out. Exhale. So we're firming the core, toning those belly, warming up the core muscles, of course activating the shoulders, and working on keeping the elbows under the shoulders. Breathe here. Nice work. Let's bring the knees down, stretch the chest onto the block, and melt the hands forward. Maybe bring the forehead down. If you can go deeper, let's try to do a puppy pose. Nice big shoulder stretch, heart opener, thoracic cervical spine. Take a moment and then crawl out of that. Okay, grip onto your block again, elbows firmly planting and grounding down under the shoulders. Let's come up to forearms. Start to just breathe in your dolphin. We're going to try to strengthen the shoulders from dolphin. You can press your palms down and try to lift your elbows off. So dolphin, down dog, dolphin. Try and keep the elbows from flaring to the side. Shoulder strength. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Down dog, push up. Slightly turn the fingertips inward towards the block. Come a little higher. Can you tap your head on the block and push away? Tap your head down, press away. On the block, away from the block. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Good. Starting to really strengthen the shoulders. Give them a little twist, twisting, gentle shake, like you're rotating the elbow up and down. Nice. I'm gonna take the socks off so you don't go sliding. come back to your block, and you might even rest your head on the block just very gently as a little bit of a training wheel. Elbows under shoulders. Let's try a down dog or a dolphin split. And this leg is just gonna start to swing, and then we'll start to bend and jump. Push the shoulders down. Again, maybe you come, forehead touches the block, but we don't wanna put all our weight down. It's just there for a little bit of assistance. Switch legs, start to swing. When you're ready, bend the other knee and start to hop, hop. It's okay if you're not holding. Maybe you get a moment, maybe not, and then rest. Take a couple moments in child's pose, and then we're gonna take Pincha to the wall with your belly facing the wall. A lot of arm choices. You're gonna find what works best for you. You could practice with your palms in a bind, pushing the elbows and fists down. Straight hands, I've seen flipped up. I personally like to use my fingertips and press the whole palm down as well. But if your shoulders are tight, that's really a lot of flexibility that you have to internally rotate to keep the elbows in. So play around with all the shapes. We're gonna just start to climb up the wall and then practice building that shoulder strength here. We could take a stag and start to lift the leg away. Nice, and then maybe you switch sides. Practice this stag shape. Keeps the weight a little bit more evenly distributed. Doesn't take quite as much strength as straight. And then when you're ready, you crawl down the wall. Take a child's pose. Let the body just melt. We're gonna go ahead and come off of the wall, and you can absolutely start with that stag leg shape. So we'll press the palms down, or if you prefer another shape, we'll start to power off, very small hop, find the hips over the shoulders, and split the legs so you have this counterbalance action. Continue to push the shoulders down, feel the lats, press into the fingertips, maybe you relax into a neutral head. So you can work in your stag leg. Eventually, trying to bring the legs together, and you might keep holding onto your block, and that gives you an opportunity to put the head down if you need to, but very lightly. So we're pressing into the hands, pushing down through the shoulders. Maybe you take a moment to rest, and then you try to push away and build your height of your Pincha. Tuck the tail, draw the belly towards the spine. Everything's actively lifting. If we're working on back bending, we can start to draw the heart forward, send the feet back. In your scorpion shape. And slowly take your child's pose. Basically, the most important tips I can give you are build your shoulder strength. It's all about strong shoulders. You could do any of my weight training classes. I add tons of shoulder work. I would recommend doing one of my 10-minute circuits before, so you're really powered up through your core and shoulders. Then make sure you stretch out the hamstrings. Make sure you do any kind of shoulder drills, like I said, that are gonna make you strong enough to be able to push the earth away. Last thing I'm gonna quickly go over is headstand to pressing up to Pincha. So same idea as any of the moves where you are trying to come down and press up. So we're gonna come into a headstand. You can start with a bound supported headstand, but we are gonna need to push the hands away, so you make sure you're not scooping your hair. Give yourself space. It all comes from the lats and shoulders. Push down nice and slow, and then start to draw the feet and hips forward. It might be easier to do this with the stag leg, like I talked about. This gives you this counterbalance action, so when you press up, You can use those legs to draw back, the hips back or forth. And again, that does take a lot of shoulder strength. So all kinds of overhead presses, down dog push-ups, all that work is gonna build up the strength. Of course, there's a million drills you can do. I just did a few that'll help fire up the muscles and some things you can do to practice getting into your pincha. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna do this with headstand and handstand as well, so I will see you soon.